With the recent release of the new teaser trailer for the Series 11 coming up with Jodie Whittaker, and obviously the bad that's happened over the years with Series 9 and the refreshment we had with Series 10, here's our top 5 things we do want to happen in the new series and 5 things we don't want to happen in the new series.
Bye bye, Moffat. Right, so our first thing to do is, compared to a lot of people, we actually want to see the Doctor interact with River.
Yeah.
Hopefully for the last time, like, she doesn't need to be in any
No,
more
it
than
shouldn't
one
need to be a
episode.
recurring character,
No.
does she? It could be a fun nod.
Yeah,
Like she's at a party somewhere or something.
I just think we need at least one episode where, like, there's a period of time with the Doctor talking to River, just because she's a female Doctor. And I know one of our later points is don't make it too feminine.
Yeah.
But I think River's such a great character, and I think she would be so great alongside a female Doctor.
Yeah.
She's got that flirtiness. She's got a real different side to her. So I feel like that with a female Doctor is something that deserves looking into, deserves exploring
Definitely.
more.
I think, obviously, some people really just don't want to see River, but if she just has this one chance to do it,
Yeah.
just to rectify herself for these people, like it'd be a good thing to see.
And I think it would really work
Yeah.
with a female Doctor.
Female Doctor.
She's done everything she could with the male Doctors.
Yep.
But this female Doctor, I feel like it could be a new lease of life for River.
Yeah, I think River would be confused as well.
Yeah.
She'd not be right in head with it either. Like I bet a lot of people won't be.
Yeah.
So
It could be a great way to introduce the female Doctor to us,
definitely.
because it's through somebody's eyes who already knew the Doctor, so they'd be like, oh, change, the same way as we'll be reacting to change.
Yeah.
So that's one thing to do.
So the second thing is we want to see more of the TARDIS.
Yeah.
We saw it with Amy and Rory in a few episodes where they go through corridors and stuff. We didn't see rooms as such at all.
We saw one room with David Tennant when he's deciding on what his costume will be.
Yeah.
It's literally just
We've
same
seen an
design.
archived old console room as well. But that was just like a
That was just a
there you
console
go.
room
Yeah, that
again.
was just a console room. We've had references to like swimming pool
Yeah.
inside a library. That'd be cool to see.
But we never see it.
We don't see anything.
And I understand that there might be like constraints with like budget and like production
Yeah,
time
yeah.
to make a new set just to be somewhere else in the TARDIS
Yeah.
might not be like logistically the best thing to do.
But I think you'd agree with me on this one. One of our favourite episodes is where the TARDIS becomes a woman.
Yeah.
And you want to see that character again.
Yeah.
But obviously not in human form. But if you saw it come through in all of its sort of different rooms,
Yeah.
I think it would just be great to see in a different light.
If you just saw like if the Doctor needs a specific thing, then
Yeah.
the TARDIS kind of like it'd be like the room of requirement
Yeah.
of Harry Potter.
Sort of toys with him a little as well, I
Yeah.
think. Like just plays tricks on him now and again.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The Time Lord lady?
The Time Lady.
Yeah.
Time Lord or Lady? Tell us. Comments below. So the third thing we'd really like him to do is, if we're in like modern day England, we're not just in London.
Yeah, let's go somewhere else. Let's go Glasgow.
Glasgow. I know for this spoiler, but for this series we've actually done some shooting in Sheffield.
Yeah.
But that
It's
could
not going to say it's in Sheffield.
that could still just be them in London,
Yeah.
or it could be. It might not even be on Earth when the
No.
filming that they did in
Exactly.
Sheffield. But let's see these different places. Let's see Edinburgh. It's such a historical, like, town of like really big importance. So why don't we see it in Doctor
I don't know,
Who?
but I think it'd be pretty cool to see a doctor just hopping on a tram at Cathedral and then just popping up to Manor Top or something.
In Sheffield.
It'd be great, that.
But like, there is so many more places
There is.
than just London.
Yeah.
And it's been done. It's been done again.
Yeah.
It's every time. And I know that's why a lot of people don't want the like companions to always be from modern day England, because
Exactly.
if they are, they're always from modern day London. And it's just that tide like dragging Doctor
Yeah.
Who back to the same location. But we'd really like you to do something different and show us different part of
Yeah.
the UK. You've shown us America several
Yeah.
times now.
Let's do
So
other parts.
let's do other parts of the UK. This country, it's an English show, and England's
Yeah.
got a lot more to offer
Don't
than
worry.
just London.
So next, we just want to keep these secrets. So obviously, we had the whole Missy thing, and then the Master returning with John Sims.
Yeah, and
That-
John Sims was really annoyed by this.
Yeah,
'Cause that leak was orchestrated by the BBC
Yeah.
themselves. it was-
great. Yeah, John Sims coming back. Yes, really good Master. We all liked him,
Yeah,
but it could have been a surprise. It would have been even better.
it would have been better as a surprise.
Exactly.
Like I know there's spoilers, but there's rumours that apparently Torchwood and Captain Jack and Gwen might be coming back. Coopering back. But at this point in time, if it happened, I'd still be surprised because there's not been any basically just speculation.
Yeah,
at the
exactly.
minute.
But you knew. You sort of
you-
knew
you-
what was going to happen as well. And it,
You knew exactly what was going to happen really with John
it was
Sims
very,
coming
very
back.
annoying.
So that's just something that we don't. That we want them to do. We just want
Yeah.
them to keep a secret.
So John Sim is coming back. Don't tell us this
Yeah.
time.
Or John Barrowman.
yeah.
Basically, keep the John
Yes.
secret.
Keep the John
We don't want to
secret.
know about the Johns in
Are there any of
advance.
us? Are there any other Johns?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Right then, so we've cheated a bit with this last one because our last do, in my opinion, is a don't in Sam's opinion.
Yeah.
So
Oh, go ahead.
I'd like to see us go to Gallifrey.
See, I wouldn't mind going to Gallifrey if it wasn't for them messing it up last time.
I didn't watch it.
No, you didn't. You
I-
should, and then you'd understand why.
I've still not watched most
So-
of Capaldi's run because
Mm.
he upset me.
So yeah, do go to Gallifrey, but
Words.
yeah, but I just don't see how it would work anymore because in my head, they ruined it. They started to ruin it from David Tennant, so
I think this is the great thing with the new showrunner and the new Doctor. We need to all remember that everything's going to kind of be zeroed. There's going to be the continuity in some aspects.
Yeah.
But if we see a Dalek again, the Doctor's going to be shocked. Even though she's seen him, he's seen him like hundreds of times.
Yep.
Like in the new series alone, we've seen like literally thousands of Dalek in London. But if a Dalek turns up in London now, London's going to be shocked. So we
Yeah.
need to remember that everything's been
I mean
zero.
the Doctor's shocked every time he sees Dalek. He's like, oh wow, but this time it'd be a she, so maybe she's not a bit surprised.
But that's what we need to remember with Gallifrey, because Gallifrey can be zeroed. Like, we can just go back to this place and see it as a wondrous place for it's meant to be, and not just see a newsreader.
Yeah.
Like, I know that were a big complaint that they watch telly in Gallifrey. That's not very mystical.
No, it's not very
So that's
No.
something I'd like them to do, go back to Gallifrey, and Sam wouldn't. So on to the don'ts.
So yeah, use classic characters. What was that?
So basically, we don't want them to use classic characters such as the Cybermen of the Daleks if they've not got a good story for them. Which
Yeah.
I know that's literally impossible with the Daleks because the contract they've got, they need to be in every series.
episode.
They can still be a good story. They're the best villain the Doctor Who has ever had.
Exactly.
So why don't we have? Why haven't we have the best stories?
I
anymore?
enjoyed seeing some classic characters last time. Like you saw the Zygons, the Ice Warriors. However, they ruined them.
Yeah.
So, if you are going to use them, do it properly. But if you can't do it, if you can't make a good episode, just don't use them.
Like, I know Strax is a lot of, a very vocal point for a lot of people. Some people like him, some people
I do.
hate him. But, let's not make every Sontaran him.
Yeah.
I love the episode with the story with David Evans. Who's David
I have
Evans?
no idea.
David Tennant with the Sontarans.
Yeah.
That's the only real time we see them into. It's
Yeah.
like a full-fledged story
Exactly.
of their own. And I think they're
Like
really
you-
good, so give us more of that.
Exactly. You've never seen Sarah Jane Adventures, have you?
No.
But they had they had two Sunshine episodes actually, and they were great. They were some of my favourite
Yeah.
like Sarah Jane episodes. And if I was to put like the Doctor Who universe into like one like Torchwood or whatever, they'd be in my top episodes.
Yeah.
Them Sunshine episodes, I really enjoy them. So if you use a classic character like that, use them. But if you can't, there's no point.
Just use a good story, because a lot of the Dalek episodes they could have just that we've had recently, they could have literally just been any villain thrown
Yeah.
in there. Could have been Peter Kay absorbed a lot of people, and it wouldn't have really made that much difference.
Yeah.
So if we're having a Dalek episode, make it a Dalek episode.
Make it a Dalek episode.
So we can't wait to see that. So one of our next don'ts is don't let the Doctor always win. And I know this has been something that a lot of people on YouTube and podcasts have said, but it's true.
It is true.
If you know every time the Doctor's going to win, what's the point in watching the episode really?
There isn't.
You can't have any stakes. You can't. That's what the good thing about like Torchwood. Torchwood, they didn't always win. So,
Yeah.
So you were watching thinking, God, could somebody die
Exactly.
now?
Yeah. It's been there's been a lot of TV shows coming out now where it's like origin stories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like Gotham for example, I'd be watching that and I'd be like, oh, Bruce Wayne will be in danger, but I'd be like, well, he obviously survives
Yeah.
because he's Batman. So it don't fit right. So if I'm watching Doctor Who and the Doctor's in danger, I'm like, oh well, the Doctor's gonna be fine because it's the Doctor.
Like, and the Doctor can still be fine. Like, obviously, we don't want her to die and regenerate
No.
in every story. But maybe sometimes let her not win. Let her escape.
Yeah, let her be trapped somewhere or something like
Yeah,
that.
let
Like the Ued episode with David Tennant
yeah,
when all of a sudden he doesn't have a TARDIS. Do something like that again. I don't mean do the exact same, but do something a little different.
like let's just if you've got a story like with the Daleks, let them leave her and just like have a story where neither of them exactly win, but the Daleks and whoever she's fighting don't lose either.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, like that's a lot. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, Superman is Superman is never
Superman.
going to lose." So we don't want like Doctor Who to become Superman. So our next don't.
Yeah. Don't make it too feminine. It just don't be. If you think about it, if you've gone from being a man your whole life and actually being quite manly.
Yeah.
In
A masculine
most
man.
exactly in a lot of regards, how the Doctor's always been, and then all of a sudden becoming this feminine, obviously yeah female, but becoming feminine all of a sudden like that, it'd be horrible to see
Yeah.
from what he liked before to what he likes now,
Like
or what he thought before to what she's gonna think.
I really like Missy,
Yeah,
but we don't need to see the Doctor like Missy.
we see. The thing is that the Master, you can expect him to become like that just because
Yeah.
of our.
It's very eccentric
Yeah.
anyway.
So I think the Doctor, if it is going to be feminine, it needs to be subtle
Yeah.
in the moments. I think he needs to. It's a bit weird because he needs to discover himself, herself, whatever you want to call it.
But that doesn't need to be the main plot
It
point
doesn't.
either. To me,
doesn't
I'd
start.
like to see it just treat the same as any regeneration is.
Yeah.
So maybe like in the first episode, they're trying a couple of different costumes.
Yeah.
They wear different things, but just this.
Like it just doesn't need to be a big deal
No, it
at
just
all.
ignore it and just write a good character in the Doctor.
Definitely.
It doesn't need to be the world's end. Oh, the Doctor's female.
Yeah.
Like I don't want every character. Like if we do meet Jack again, or River, not every character needs to
Don't
go.
just point
Oh,
it
look,
out."
you're a girl.
Yeah.
It'd be like, even if like you just said, oh, River says, oh, time for that again, sweetie.
Yeah.
It's like, does
It'd be great for just an episode with River and just be like, the Doctor will think River doesn't know who
Yeah.
The Doctor is, but if she does, she's known it all this time,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
All
Like
that,
the Doctor points it out. I think it'd be a lot better for the Doctor to point it out rather than someone else to point
then
it out
every
to the
character
Doctor.
pointing and saying,
Yeah.
look, you girl now.
Yeah, Like, oh, I didn't realise.
Does does Missy mention oh, I've known him since he was a little girl? Is that said at one point, or have I imagined that?
No, I think he does say that. At some
So
point.
really, it shouldn't be a shock
Like,
to
it's
anybody.
not pointed out specifically or at all really that Missy, the Master's become Missy until Missy talks to John Sims Master.
Yeah.
So, like, even then, it's not a big deal
No.
at all. So if it can be like that, that'll be perfect.
So our next don't is like another thing that we don't want making the centre of attention, and that's the characters, the companions.
I think this is being pointed out a lot by other people as
Every-
well.
It's so obvious because Russell T Davies did it, but a lot subtler
Yeah.
than Moffat did. And I'm not a Moffat hater.
No.
I think some of the best episodes of the Russell T Davies era are by Stephen Moffat. Like, controversial opinion, but not this series or even next series, but down the line, I'd not mind Stephen Moffat writing another Doctor Who story. Because he can write good Doctor Who stories. Blink.
You just took it a bit too far.
Great story.
sometimes.
I think the issue with Moffat, I don't think he was that great at doing the whole, like, running story through a full series. So, Russell T Davies did Bad Wolf, and he started off really subtle, and you didn't notice it as a viewer until
No,
it
you
was
didn't.
pointed out
And then
by
you'd be
the
like,
characters.
oh yeah,
And then
that
it made
happened.
sense in, like,
Exactly.
retrospect. Whereas Stephen Moffat, there's a crack everywhere, and you'll see a shot for 4 seconds on screen of just a crack.
Like be zooming in. Or
It-
it'd be glowing out of this.
Yeah, it's
this
like-
crack. It's like
It's
oh.
like Stephen Moffat didn't trust the audience to know what was happening.
Yeah.
So he needed to be like, look, point at this, look, big flashing lights, this is what's happening. So if we're going to do stories like that, do them subtly. But our main point, which I've not even mentioned, which that's another don't, but our point that we had on our list is don't make the companions the centre of everything. Rose is Bad Wolf, Clara is
Exactly. I mean,
the
yeah,
Impossible Girl.
I'm sure with how good the Doctor is and how much he means to the universe, I'm sure one of his companions would become like that. But not all of
Not
them.
everyone.
You don't need all. Like Martha, right? I don't think she had that attention
No,
at all.
some people say she does because she
Yeah.
walked the earth and
Like, okay, fair
spread
enough.
the word about the
But
Doctor.
that was
saying, but I
that
don't.
was that was to do with the Master.
Yeah.
And he was spreading the word about the Doctor, not herself.
No, it didn't make her the centre of attention.
Exactly.
It just made it. Basically, the Doctor was incapacitated, so he sent her on a mission, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's not like. I'm sorry, but Rose Tyler, I love the story and progression with her.
Yeah.
The whole Bad Wolf thing, but she's just from a council estate.
Yeah.
And I get that that's like trying to say that, oh look, anybody can be this important to everybody. But you've done it once.
Yep.
Let's not do it again.
Yeah. Don't do him off it.
We've just kind of mentioned it.
We have mentioned it.
But don't do a Moffat. Don't make everything so obvious to us. Let us wait. Let us work things out by itself, and then when it's revealed, we
Like-
can either go, "Oh yeah, I knew where that was going to go,"
Yeah,
or we
exactly.
can say, "Oh, that
That's
surprised
surprising.
me."
Yeah. Like, I probably much prefer it. You've probably seen that little gif or meme of, like, Captain America, like, I understood that reference.
Yeah,
I prefer it if there was a reference and that came on to
Yeah.
what Moffat did. Like, it just... Let's not do that.
there's no need. Your audience is not stupid,
No.
so don't treat an audience like
Yeah,
stupid.
don't assume they are.
There's that many Doctor Who pages on Facebook. There's that many like us people doing podcasts or
Yeah.
YouTube videos. However subtle it is, between the whole fandom, we will work it out.
Exactly.
Somebody will have an idea which sparks a conversation which, when something's revealed, we can go, oh yeah, you can see where that was going to come from. You don't need the 4 second
Yeah.
zoom in on the crack on the wall. You don't need the blank screen and then it slides up and shows somebody with an eye patch. Have that subtly in the back where you need to be looking at it to see it. Don't make us look at it.
Yeah.
So that's it for our first YouTube video.
If you've enjoyed this, please check out the podcast as well. It's on our website. All links will be in the description. We've got our Facebook and we've also got the Twitter and
The Twitter.
the Twitter, the Twitter, Email us if you want. Don't know why you do that.
Video
Do it.
suggestions.
Yeah, video suggestions. Put them in the comments.